so much for coming in, and thank you for choosing to be with us today. Instead of you watching your TV or instead of you doing other things, you chose to be with us. My name is Nozie, and I'm a chemotherapy nurse by profession, but I'm a senior manager in the business, which means I've helped two people to get 48% of their products, which is a very high position in our business to be a manager. So we're so grateful and humbled that you've chosen to be here with us. So we're going to share with you our business presentation and tell you all about the things that we do. Like we told you, we are earning extra income, extra cash during lockdown, while other people are struggling, while other people have no plan B. We have a plan B to stay at home and manage to sell our superior products, to our customers. We've been growing so big during this lockdown. So we're saying to you, listen to all these products and listen to our business presentation with an open mind, and welcome and thank you. So sit back and relax and listen to our presentation. Over to you, Coach Kuda.
Thank you. A very good evening, everybody. My name is Coach Kuda, a proud mom of two beautiful heartbeats, married to one partner. I'm just a buzzing entrepreneur, a hairdresser, lover of all things creative, and recently promoted assistant manager. So I'm so excited today to be sharing this amazing business presentation to you all. I hope you all be inspired, and I can't wait to hear all of your questions after the presentation. So moving on with the presentation, we are the aloe vera company where ordinary people achieve extraordinary results. So you're going to bring your dream, and your dream, we're going to make it our plan. So this is welcome to the aloe vera company, and this is the forever story. So we are Forever Living Products International. We're a vertically integrated company and debt-free. We're experienced with a long-standing management team, and we operate in over 160 countries. So over 43 years of interrupted growth. And actually, it's going to be 43 years this year. So we would need to update our slides. So we are doing business in the health and wellness sector, which is a multi-trillion-dollar global market. So today, we just want to share this story with you so that you can be able to understand about how we operate. So what makes Forever different? So we're the world's largest grower and manufacturer of aloe and aloe vera products. We hand harvest our own aloe. We hand fillet it, and use the inner leaf gel. So we've got a process which our aloe goes through patented, to stabilize. And we've got, there's somebody who is on loud. Let me see if I can mute them. Okay. I'd ask everyone to unmute, to mute, please, where possible. Okay. Moving on, our quality products are natural, and they're naturally derived from, I've just moved to let me go back. Okay, so our quality products are natural, and they're naturally derived, and they're scientifically advanced. So we've got like a scientific advisory board, which has got highly professional people who look at our projects and say, oh, we want our projects to be in this state. We want them to be done in this way, in a certain way. And we are certified by the International Aloe Science Council for potency and purity. So we've got different boards, as you can see right at the bottom there, the Direct Selling Association, the Kosher, the Halal, and even the one with the Bani. It means that We do not use any animals in our products, but animals are able to take in our products. So this next slide makes me so excited. It really makes me so excited because this is Rex Mon, who is the founder and the CEO of the aloe vera company, Forever Living Products. And, you know, he gave us a mission statement, which is absolutely amazing. And it says, we will create a profitable environment where individuals can, with dignity, be what they want to be. Isn't that amazing that someone thinks about you and says, they want you to be what they want you to be, you know, to be yourself, where integrity, where there's empathy, and where fun are also our guides. We will create and will cherish a passion for and believe in our company, our projects, and our industry. And we will seek knowledge and balance. And above all, we will be courageous as we lead our company and its forever business owners, which is so amazing because all these, he built it on ethical practices. So moving on forward, we've got pictures here where we will show you our SADC head office, which is in South Africa. And then for UK and Ireland, this is our head office as well. And then in America, we've got Phoenix Forever Living headquarters there. And then in South Africa as well, we've got our own Forever Resort in South Africa called Bella Bella, and there are warm baths there. So, you know, it's absolutely amazing how, you know, we are everywhere, you know. So it's so exciting that the global success for Forever combined with the power of a network of home-based business owners, which is us, yes. So then we create a link of supplying products directly to our customers. And then when we supply these products directly to our customers, we show them the potential of the business opportunity. So basically, we like to share what the opportunity is all about with people whom we meet. And then what do we do? You know, we use the products, and when we use the products, we become our own best customer for the products. So you want to be the product of the product. We are absolutely aloe. You know, you just don't get this beautiful skin without having the aloe. Eish, okay, don't get me started. But anyway, we also share the products. So which means we talk to people about the benefits of our products, and, you know, with experience of how you felt when you used the products, you know, and then we want to develop, you know, customers, you know, a regular customer, 20 to 30 regular customers who will come and say, oh, you know what, I really, really love these products and I would want to be associated with them. And then we build a team, you know, and when you build a team, you're talking to people about the opportunity. You find your 5 key people, you know, who will work in the simple business cycle. And then when we have finished doing that, we now coach your team, you know, that they also develop their own customers whom they would want to share the products with. And then they can also find their 5 key people whom they can train, basically duplicating everything that they have also learned. So some of you might ask and say, are we in the right marketplace? Well, let me tell you, we are in the right marketplace. So we've got different types of products, you know, which we have, which are globally. So weight management is a 586 billion global market industry, and we are also in that industry. You know, we've got amazing products for weight management, which is our most popular, which is the C9, and then the F15, and then after the F15, we've got the Vital 5. Oh my goodness me, we are in the right marketplace. And then we've got vitamins and supplements, which is a $194 billion global market as well. And then we also come in as the aloe vera company, and we've got our own aloe vera, you know, which is what makes us who we are, the aloe vera gel. So we are in the right marketplace. And then we've got products as well, like the sports and nutrition industry. It is known to be a $28 billion global market. So, we have got sports and nutrition items as well. And here I've just put in an example of the RG. And then we're also into skincare. And for those who know skincare, there's so many companies which actually do skincare products, but we are part of the 315 billion global market. So we surely are in the right place. And then some might say, oh, maybe we're just thinking about women only, but we're actually also in the men's grooming, market, where it's a 20 billion global market. So yeah, who wouldn't want to be in this company? We are in the right marketplace. So right now, these are testimonies of people who have used the products. And you know what? Coach Nozie, this is where you come in, and you can be able to tell our lovely guests and, just give them, a feel of these products. Yeah? Over to you, Coach Nozie.
Oh my God, Kuda, we just associated with the amazing company. When you show me these testimonies, I smile, I'm beaming, because just looking at them, it's an example. It's what you get from our superior products. We call them superior products. Like, could I explain to you how we start from scratch, to do these products, to create these products. She's explained to you how we've got advisory boards, and a lot of expertise comes into our products. If you look at our pictures there, those are product testimonies. We are products of the products. We are people who use the products. And when we're walking there, we just iluring dombo. When we're walking there, people ask us. When we're walking there, people just turn their heads, because we are representing the good brand of superior products. As you can see there on the right, we've got one of our coaches. She's in South Africa. She's called Coach Farai. Look at her. She had all spots on her face. It was such a sporty face. Who wouldn't, like, you wouldn't be walking looking like that. I'm sure she had a low self-esteem. She wasn't feeling so good. So what she used was the aloe vera jelly, which is here. This is what the aloe vera jelly looks like. So this is one of our most popular products, and it's as close as taking a fresh aloe leaf and breaking it open and putting it on your skin, essentially identical to the aloe vera's inner leaf. It's thick, cooling jelly, and it soothes and it moisturizes you. It absorbs into the skin to give quick relief. Aloe vera was historically known as the bent plant. So this is what she used, one of the products. I have it over here just to show you. It's such a nice, smooth, and it sips into the skin. It's really good. It really moisturizes your skin. I love this one. I use it when I'm mixing it with my other products. It's such a good one. And she also used the aloe propolis, which is in this bottle. So the aloe propolis cream is excellent everyday moisturizer. It can help soothe irritation. It's suitable for people with dry skin conditions. It's rich and creamy luster, and it contains aloe vera, bee propolis, and chamomile. It's great for maintaining healthy skin and beautiful skin tone and texture. It's a great night cream during the winter months. It contains vitamin A and E, and it's recognized for their natural and skin conditioning properties. So this is the aloe propolis. So we are the products of the products. As you can see, it's nearly finishing. I really love using this one. I mix it with the Forever aloe jelly when I'm doing it, because it's quite a thick, nice consistency. So that's one of the things she used. So what did she wash her face with? So she used this amazing one, which is called the aloe hand soap. So it's called aloe hand soap, but you can actually use it for everything else. In my house, we use it for washing like our whole body, and then we also use it for washing our hands. So it's so versatile. And what it says, the aloe hand soap is naturally derived cleansers. It's got cucumber fruit extract, lemon peel oil, and olive oil to boost moisturizing potential. It's got relaxing chamomile scent, and it's long-lasting family-sized pack for all the family. It softens hands while washing. My nursing friends as well, they love using this one. I've been selling this a lot the times when I go to the wards. It's really nice. So our products are so versatile because they can interlink. As you can see there, if you look at the gentleman at the bottom there, he is one of our FBO. So these are real testimonies. These are real people who use our products and testify how they look good after using the products. So he also used the aloe vera jelly, which I've explained to you, and he also used the propolis, which I've shown you what it does. So these are our superior products, which are the business behind why we are doing so well, because we've got living testimonies. And I'm not even going to do justice to the aloe shield Kuda, because this one is just close to your heart. So I'll hand it over to you to talk about this one.
Oh, thank you so much, Coach Nozie. As you know, that these products, when you have used them and they've worked for you, you can't help but share. So you see this Aloe Forever Shield. It's in a beautiful, beautiful bottle. I don't know if you can be able to see it. Very nice. This Forever Shield, it leaves you feeling fresh. It's got all day protection. It's non-irritating. It's non-staining. It's alcohol free. It's free from aluminum salt. It is long lasting. I mean, you can spend 3 months, even 6 months, depending, with how many workouts you are doing, because that's probably the only thing that will be like making you sweat. And it contains soothing aloe vera as well, and it can be used directly after shaving or waxing, and it's very rich in texture. So, Coach Nozie, this product was the first product which introduced me to Forever Living products. And you know what? I used to have armpits that used to weep. They used to be so painful because each roll-on which I used to use, because of obviously all the aluminum salts that are inside those roll-ons, I would react. The other time I went to the GP and I was saying to my GP, I can't even lift up my hand. That's how bad it was. And my arms were all stained in black underneath, until I started using this Forever Shield. And you know what? Once I started using it, I've never gone back, because my skin looks so amazing now. And I feel so confident even when I'm around people. Even if I feel a little bit of sweat, I'm not worrying to say, I'm feeling so sweaty. And it's absolutely amazing. I mean, I could go on and on about this, but tell you what, Coach Nozie, what about the C9? What about the C9?
Should we even tell them about it,
I
or we can just
don't know.
smile and say we are the product of the product, because we're feeling so good, we're looking so good because of the
Honestly,
C9? I don't know, should I even tell them about it, or they
I
can see
think you
from
need to
looking at
tell
us?
them. I think you need to tell them, because just looking at us is not enough. They need a story behind it. Tell them, please.
Okay, okay. Thank you for giving me permission. So, guys, this one, the C9, you don't even know where to start with the C9. It's basically a 9-day program, like 9 days. I didn't say 90, I didn't say 20, I didn't say 30, I didn't say 3 months. No, just 9 days. It's a tailored program that you use. You get a book, you get it in a box where it's got different products, the aloe gel inside, and it's got supplements, which is Garcinia. You've got the Forever Them. You've got, the person who invited you will tell you in detail about the C9, but you've got a booklet there, and the person who you're going to buy from is going to be your personal trainer. Imagine having a personal trainer telling you that let's do our C9, let's take this at this time, let's exercise. Because this program, what it does, it really resets your mind. The number of times you've written the goals and said, I want to exercise, I want to drink, I want to, the C9 helps your mind reset. You've got day 1 and day 2 where you reset your mind, and you've got free foods as well. You've got a booklet that tells you what to do. I remember my husband at some point, during his days when he loved going to the gym, I had to pay for a personal trainer. Personal trainer was telling him, eat pasta, eat this and this. But the C9, you've got your booklet that's there. You only just pay the once, and a personal trainer is there for you to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you about my testimony as well. So day 3 to day 9, you eat differently. You start introducing meals during those days. So after that, oh my God, the vavavoom. I advise you ladies to do it with your husband, do it with your partner, do it with your, I don't know who is your better half, but this is where I come in. I did the C9 with my cousins. Oh my God, my cousin was just telling me, you know what, if there was a Emma Kwapeni, if there was another wife or another whatever small house, I'm sure she's gone, because we're doing it every day. You know, when you lose weight, you look sexy. When you lose weight, you look gorgeous. When you lose weight, you know, she says to me these days, you know, I get to be pampered at the back. Sorry if you've got children here. I just say it all out because that's what I can say about the C9. She says I get to wear skimpy clothes. If you see the clothes that she has in the house now, they've developed this relationship, this habit of running. C9 gives back the vavavoom. C9 gives back the groom in the bedroom. So this is where I come in and tell you that do your C9 and revive your marriages. Because you think, I'm tired. You give all excuses in the bedroom. But when you do C9, when you've got less weight on you, it's not even about the weight. It cleanses you, detoxes you. It removes tiredness. It boosts your immune system. It boosts your energy level. So by the time you go upstairs, you're so full of energy, and that is you reviving your marriage. So we're here just to say, do your C9 and see how your marriage is going to go. Over to you, Kuda, to share your testimony about the C9.
So, well, Coach Nozie, that's very interesting. I think all the couples who are here have been fairly represented about this C9. But I just want to divert a little bit, and bring it home to people who've got ailments. Myself, I'm a type 1 diabetic. So, what does a type 1 diabetic mean? It means that I do not supply insulin with my pancreas. My pancreas, I've got it in my body, but it's not working for me. It does not work at all. So I have to inject insulin into my body. So, this C9, when I joined the business, I really, really needed to feel that clarity of mind. I needed, to feel like my mood is being lifted up. And I just needed a change because, when lockdown came, it came when none of us were expecting it. Personally, myself, I had just given birth to my second child, and, she was turning 2, and still, she was breastfeeding, and when the kids are eating, you're also eating. I was just picking everything, and even when she stopped breastfeeding, I just didn't stop. And because we were just in the house, 4 walls every day, and when you've got ailments, you're being told you cannot go anywhere. It just made me bake and cook and eat leftovers, everything you could name it, I could eat. And I gained so much weight. Tell you what, I was 91 kilograms. And that's a lot for a person who is 5'5". So actually, when I joined the business, they spoke about the C9 to say it's a good cleanse for our bodies. And, it gets us in touch with knowing how the aloe vera works in our body. And then I thought to myself, all these diets which are out there, they don't allow a type 1 to be really flexible. It's either you are doing the ketones diet, and ketones are not good for a diabetic, or you're being told to do things which you yourself will not be able to do. But in terms of the supplements that they use, they are not healthy for a person who's diabetic. So I've always had this conversation with my consultant, and I used to say to her, I wish I could find something which was naturally based and which could help me as a person be able to, help me have control over my weight. So I asked my consultant and said, oh, there's a product called C9. I've recently joined this company, and they've got a product called C9, and I want to try it out. She asked me, what are the products which are inside? I told her there's Garcinia, there's the Forever Therm, there's the gel. And she looked it all up, and she says, you know what? It is all natural, but just be mindful of the glycemia, because the glycemia levels up, blood sugars. It controls the blood sugars. So for you who is diabetic, you have to be mindful. Your blood sugars might go low. So I would want you to be testing regularly during the 9 days. Fair and fine, I decided to do it myself. And you know what? All the 9 days which I did this C9, tell you, my blood sugars were just absolutely amazing. I think the best I've ever seen them in 36 years, the best I've ever seen them in 36 years, which was a great testimony. And guess what? To top it all off, just the icing on top of the cake, I lost weight. I lost so much weight. So after 9 days, I lost 4.5 kilograms. And then, C9 comes and it's only for 9 days, but it's what you do after the 9 days. And after the 9 days, I maintained doing my exercise. I maintained eating healthily. I maintained drinking water. And you know what? I lost another whooping 4 kilograms again. And so that was last year. This year, come January, we had another C9, activity for the month, January, and we decided to do it again. And I lost another 4.4 kilograms. So in total, I've lost 11.1 kilograms in a space of 6 months, which is absolutely amazing. So maintenance is the biggest thing, but we could talk all day about this. I'm saying any person who is vulnerable, who feel they've got weight issues or they've got health issues, they can do this program, and it's absolutely safe for everyone. Wow, Coach Nozie, absolutely amazing. So as we continue with our presentation, I want to talk about, as a forever business owner who will be working 10 hours per week. So I'm going to look for my 5 key people, and these 5 key people are going to offer different hours that they would want to work. And as a retailer, someone would want to work 5 hours. Another business builder wants to put in 10 hours. Another business builder will say, oh, me, I've got more time. I want to put in 20 hours in the business. And then another one would say maybe 30 hours. Another one would say, I'll quit my job and put in 50 hours into the business. And together it makes 125 hours worked in your business. So what does it teach everyone to? It teaches everyone to use the products. It teaches everyone to develop their 20 to 30 customers whom they're going to be talking and sharing this business opportunity with. And it will teach those 20 to 530 customers to even find their own key people who will be able to coach and to duplicate the same thing that you'll be doing as a forever business owner. So here's a slide which really excites me, which is a marketing plan. And it just asks the question, where do you want to be? So some people would prefer to be a preferred customer who will just be buying into the shop and getting 5% discount from the retail price for personal purchases. But most people who join the business start off from being an assistant supervisor, and then they work their way up to supervisor, by achieving 25 CCs, then assistant manager, where I am, you would have achieved 75 CCs. And actually, it's the discounts which I like, because when you come in as assistant supervisor, you're getting 35% discount. And then when you're supervisor, you're getting 38% discount in the shop. And then when you're assistant manager, you're getting your products 43% cheaper. And then when you're at manager level, you're getting your products 48% cheaper. And the posts continue to come on, ego manager, senior manager, and it goes on and on. So it is you who desires and say, where do I want to be? So what are the benefits of team marketing? Benefits of team marketing is that we have an uncapped and a winnable income. You decide your goals and the system helps you to achieve them. You can decide for yourself whether you want to be a part-time person or a full-time person, and it can fit around your commitments. So full training and support using a simple, proven global business building system is actually available for everyone, because when you get your website, there are training slots which are there, which can be able to which you can be able to use and be able to learn and train about the business. And then we've got these amazing incentives, which you're going to be hearing about from Coach Nozie, because she's best to describe them. You know, we've got the Forever to Drive car plan, we've got the global travel, we've got the global business building opportunities as well. And then we've got what we call the chairman's bonus. And you know what? This company recognizes hard work. You know, whether it's small or it's big, they recognize, they give prizes, and above all, we have a lot of fun. So, Coach Nozie, over to you to continue this amazing presentation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Coach Kuda. You know, when you talking there, you really want me to join again. You know, you really want me to come back and say, can I start again? I don't know, should I screen share or just follow your lead?
I could stop my share if you want. What is easier for you? I
Okay, let
think,
me screen share mine. I think
okay, let me stop my share.
it will be easier.
Okay, perfect. Yes, we can see you now clearly.
Okay, so the people that you see there on the slide are a very humble couple, because these are our leaders from South Africa, Mr. and Mrs. Babaso. And these are the people that show you that Forever doesn't care about your background. Forever doesn't care about where you come from. This is a security guard, former security guard, and a waitress. They started this business ages ago. And Mr. Mabaso will tell you the only certificates that I have is a birth certificate and a marriage certificate. He used to open the gates for the people, you know, like open the gates for all these nice cars. And he said, I used to dream I would have a nice car, but how, he didn't know. So this is the Forever to Drive, one of the incentives that you get in the company. So you work your way up when you're a manager, and then the company gives you pays you, and you decide what you want to do. But we call it Forever to Drive because a lot of people just pay for their cars. So this is a car that you see, the one on the left, he bought this car at some point in the business as a Valentine present. Who wouldn't want a Valentine present from their husband? So these are the Mabasos, a very humble couple who are the ones that help us succeed in this business. And it's such an amazing opportunity because you get to drive these nice cars that you really want. And these are real life testimonies. Like I told you, this is a new edition that they've just bought just last year gone. It's a GLE car, which Mrs. Mabaso now drives, all because of these nice Forever incentives. And bear in mind, we're sharing this to inspire you. We're sharing this to show you that it can be done. We're sharing this so that you can see that you bring your dream, no matter your background, it can work. We have a plan in place that can make you succeed. So we're not sharing this to brag. We're sharing this to inspire you. We're sharing this so that you can see that everyone has got a level ground in Forever. And the next person that you see there, this lady used to be an engineer. When I say used to be, because she retired, I'm sure she's younger than 40 years. And with Forever as well, she managed to get this Forever to Drive incentive. And look at her now driving the car of her dreams. She calls this car Snow White. She managed to personalize the car, and it's got a sunroof top where she says, when I'm inside, I just go, Halala Jesu, thanking Jesus, because in Forever, dreams come true. In Forever, dreams really happen, you know. And the next couple that you can see there, this couple is a very humble couple as well. These are the people in our business. They are based in South Africa. They are like church leaders. I remember when you listen to Madibo, when he shares his story, he says they used to be in debt, but the wife introduced this opportunity to him. So he took it on board when he saw that money was coming in. So recently they've managed to buy this Evoque, all the money used paid for by Forever. So this is what Forever company does. It gives you all these amazing opportunities where you get to be debt free because we have so much resources with us. And this one that's coming here, it will humble you. It will put you to the ground. You come here and say, oh, I'm a nurse, I can afford a car. But who's paying for your car? Who's paying for your car? You're going to all those long shifts. like long day shifts, 12 hours, 13 hours to afford the lifestyle that you have. But here in Forever, we've got our upline, who's Coach Jar. She's the one who introduced me to the business. If I tell you that the last time that she went to work was in April last year, when COVID struck, she didn't go to work. When COVID struck, she stopped working because she has replaced her nursing income and more, because she's affording to drive the car of her dreams. This car has been on her vision board for 2 years, and she's managed to drive this car. And if you look at this picture, the person on the left there, with history and everything, where you look and think, who's meant to be handing somebody the keys there? But bless Tom, he's here because Forever doesn't care who you are. Forever doesn't care about the color of your skin. But we say, come here, valid, plain playground, and we give you the same opportunities. So this one is such a slide that gives me that aura, where you just stop and like just receive the blessings, because this is what Forever is afforded. Coach Cha, she manages to drive this car. Obviously you say, oh, I've got a car, I can drive, I can afford, but you are paying it yourself. But this story here, Forever is paying for the car of her dreams. So this is really a good opportunity and one of the nice incentives that you get in Forever. And the next slide as well is, look at her with her 3 young kids witnessing this, because she's a homeschool mommy. She homeschools her kids, and this is her showing her kids that your dreams are valid. You put your dreams on a vision board, it will work. You put your dreams, and she will tell you, dream and dream big. So this is her showing her kids that yes, you can dream big. And if you look at Coach Ja and look at her car, you can drive whatever you want in Forever. You can drive, you can do whatever you want, you can dream big. And she dreams big because I'm sure she needs a ladder for this one to go up to the car. That's how top the car is. But she never dreamt of something small. She never dreamt of a Mini Cooper. No, she never dreamt of a Porsche car or whatever. She dreamt big. And look at it today. This is just a witness that you come to Forever. We've got a dream in place. We've got you bring your plan and we will make it work for you. So this was such a humbling opportunity as well. This was, we were part of this experience. We also, as other FBOs, we brought our kids and we witnessed this amazing day where she got the car of her dreams using the money of Forever. So this is where we say, come on board and your dreams will be made to come true. But we work hard to get to these levels. So this is another one of the incentives that you get when you a manager in the business. It's called global travel incentive. So you work your way up and work for these incentives, and Forever really affords you the opportunity of going to these holidays. They pay for you and you're plus one. They say when you travel as couples, you can choose to travel with the couple, with your husband, choose to travel with your friend. So when you're traveling, memories are made. When you're traveling, you're learning new places. So these are the mabasos. I remember I used to be in South Africa. I was a waitress. That money wouldn't have afforded me to travel anyway. But look at these pictures where you see a security guard and a waitress traveling to the United Kingdom. A nice place. Like we are here, you can go and see the Big Ben. You can go and see the royal family, where they live, things like that. Obviously there are arrangements for that. So this is where they were, and they got to go to Singapore. In Singapore, this one really makes me laugh, because Baba on there, he tells you this is the first time the English just started coming out, because I was swimming with these white people and whatever. So these are the opportunities that you get in Forever. It doesn't matter your background. And they went to Mexico as well, and they've been to Sweden. So when you look at Forever, you get to look and see that it's so plain, it's so level, because they got to introduce some other people, like the people that I showed you on the cars. It's the people that came after them. So you bring your background, no matter whether you've joined 2 years later, and you can't say, oh, it's only for those who started a long time ago, because even when you start later, you can get these opportunities. Like if you look at Coach Jai as well, she started working the business in April, and she's managed to achieve all those incentives that the Mabasos who started earlier than hair god. They've been to Atlanta, they've been to Qatar, Phoenix, California, and look at what traveling does. As couples, you get to be piggyback, you put on the back by your husband because it's got that nice feeling. You get your spouse's attention 100% when you're away, because you get their attention. You literally have got them all the time. You're not at work. So when you're traveling, that's a good incentive. It's like a lifestyle business where you get to do these amazing things. And you look and think, oh, this is only for the Mabasos, or this is only for those that started before them. But this one as well, those are the other coaches that I've shown you. Those are the downlines. They are the ones that joined the Mabasos. If you look at them, retired engineer, the husband is still working, but the mom of 4, I think she has 5 kids, I don't know how many kids, but look at Forever, with all our nice weight management programs, with all our superior products, you get to look your best. If you look, she's called Khosh Kupelo in South Africa, and they've traveled everywhere using the Forever incentives. And this one, I get to stammer, I get to mumble when I get to this slide, because they'll tell you that you start looking at these numbers in Forever like it's your cell phone number. This is exactly what happens in Forever. We've got another incentive as well, where as managers, you work your way up. And like we told you, no one has shares in our business. Everyone who comes into our business, you've got shares, because no one else can buy shares from our company. So what happens at the end of the year, Mr. Rex Mon, he gets to take some amount of money, like profits that would have been made, and then he shares them to business owners. So you work your way up and you qualify for this incentive, which is called the chairman's bonus. So these are the people that introduced the Mabasos. So they're called the Pangas. And look at the amounts that are on there. 115,000. What would you do with 115,000 US dollars? Not like rands. What would you do with such an amount of money? I would pay off my mortgage. 260,000. I would buy another house. 250,000. These are different years where they are winning these amount of monies. Do you know, I was doing a research the other day, and I've seen that one of the top 5 reasons why people divorce, the second one is income in the house. The second one is finances. Imagine if you come to Forever, when you're qualifying for this money, will you be worrying about divorce? Will you be worrying about breaking up? Will you be worrying about, oh, honey, can you transfer this money? Hey, when you get to be transferring and doing some jigsaw puzzle with monies in Forever, oh, that is history. So I'm looking forward to getting this incentive next year. I'm working my socks off to get this incentive. And I know that some managers who are behind me were also going to do this. So come to Forever and get all your problems solved. Come to Forever, and at least you have a chance. When you have a chance in life, this is the chance that you give yourself. And look there, the Mabasos. Imagine a waitress, guys. Imagine a security guard getting all these types of money, for like 500,000, 46,000. Is it for? I can't even read the figures. That's how bad I am with money. But when it's coming, I say, just bring it on, and I'll get to pay. So I'm sure you can see the figures there yourself. So it's not only for all those people, and even the Masilos who are under the Mabasos. It shows you that it's not a pyramid scheme. You can work and everyone can benefit. It's not just those at the top. So everyone can benefit. And if you're looking at Masilo there, he's just looking all posh like that, because who wouldn't, having such amounts of money? This is such an amazing opportunity, guys. And we're going to show you as well the investments that these people have done. So this is the Mabaso residents, where they've paid this house in cash. I can go and say, oh, I have a house. It's not your house. You're still paying the bank. So these people, our leaders, have paid for their houses cash, using this money from Forever, using the profits from Forever. And they have other investments. You can come here and say, oh no, me, I don't like to do this. I don't like to sell. Me, I don't like to do whatever. I've got my bakery. Me, I've got my other business. Me, I've got my whatever. But you have to use your money. But people here, they bring their dreams. Like Coach C in this picture, she wanted to have a salon. So with the money from Forever, she's bought herself her salon. She owns this salon, which she doesn't have to work in. She's got people renting the chairs there. So that's another in extra income. You know, when you have these many streams of income, you don't worry about something going wrong. You don't worry about something going wrong in this other one. And they also have another property as well, one of their other properties, because if we put everything that they have, it's going to be too much and too long. So they've got people renting this property. So imagine they've got Forever, they've got the saloon, they've you know, it's too much. I can go on and on and on. And it's not only for only that. Imagine, this one really humbles me. When you give back to your parents, you have all these blessings. This house, I'm sure you guys don't even have a house like this. The Mabasos built this house, you know, to say thank you to our parents, to say thank you. And if you look at the picture at the back there, it's all the way in KwaZulu Natal, you know, like in KZN, Emakaya, in the rural areas. They built this one for their parents to say thank you. And Baba will tell you, Mabaso will tell you, I always thank my dad for not taking me to school, because maybe if I was an engineer or whatever, I'll be a broke engineer. So they got to say thank you to their parents and built this nice token of appreciation for their parents. So this is the Masilo residents, all paid for as well. And they've got another investment as well, where they've got a flat in a nice leafy suburb. So they're renting that property. So why would you work? You know, why would you go for another job when you've got all these multiple streams of income? You know, multiple streams of income, it's a necessity these days to have other side hustles. A side hustle is a necessity. You need it, because what if you wake up, you can't go to work? What if you work, you know, I work for track and trace as well as a side. You know, they used to give, I remember when the corona started, they gave people so much money. Yeah, stop paying your mortgage for 3 months, stop paying your loans. But now there's nothing. It's like just 500 pounds that you get. You get it when you're eligible. Imagine if my husband get you know, gets corona, god forbid, or whatever, I can just work from home and work our business. So this is what we're saying, that it's a necessity to have a side hustle. Don't rely on one stream of income, don't rely on one pot. Just put your eggs everywhere, so that you never know what something will do to you. So be open-minded and go for many streams of income. And then you ask, will it work for me, Nozie? I can't sell, I can't, all these excuses. Yes, it will work for you. It will work for you, like you've seen it worked for the Mabasos, it worked for the Masilos, it worked for Sja, and it's worked for me as well, and it's worked for Kuda. So why will it not work for you? But what do you need? You need to put in the time and the effort, have a coachable attitude, you know. So imagine if the Masilos, the engineers, had said, waitress, what can you tell us? Security guard, what can you tell us? They wouldn't be where they are. So you come in here, bring your why, tell us the reason why you want it so bad, and we're going to help you. And we use the same cycle that could, you know, like, we're not inventing the wheel. You're just going on and doing things the way everyone is doing. We call it a copy and paste business. It's not plagiarism here. So you bring your why, you contact people, you show them the product or business opportunity, and then we register you and we plan, do goal setting, do orientation, and we help you to get to the manager level. And from there, we will be with you to help you succeed. And then you're going to say, how do I start? How do I start this amazing opportunity? How do I start? So what we say is, you invest, you know, it's literally products that are worth more than 200 pounds. But we say with you today, you bring in just 200 pounds and you get all these 19 different products for you to try, so that you're a product of your own product. You know, you will start using the products and people will see that things are changing with you. People will see that you've become this amazing person because of our superior products. So you get your own web store, you get your own personal business coach and mentor, and then you've got access to online and printed support materials, and you get us, you know, like, people will wonder, why are you guys always vibey, or why, you know, you get us as well. You get to inherit these amazing people. So we just say welcome, and we can't wait to have you in our team. We really cannot wait. And this lovely man on here tells us that if you, for the next couple of years, dare to do the things that other people don't even think about, then you will be able to do all the things you dream about for the rest of your life. Just come on board and do your things differently. Just 3 months of focus, 6 months of focus will even take you further. How about 2 years? You're going to live a lottery lifestyle. So we're just saying, come on board, and we can't wait to have you join our team. So, Coach Kuda, hope you're fine. Hope you're still okay. Do you want to join again? What can you say to our guests? And
Goodness me, Coach Nozie. Wow, I felt like I need to join again. I need to sign up my forms again, just like when you signed me up. Oh my goodness me. So exciting. This is the best opportunity that can ever come to any person. And you know what? This is just something which is not, which you hear from other people. You hear it from us, the people who have actually experienced this amazing, amazing feel of this amazing company. And for sure, like, I think it just inspires you to carry on and to be able to do more, to be able to want to achieve. And when you achieve, in our team, oh, we have so much fun. We celebrate each other. It doesn't matter where you are, but whatever accomplishment you do, we just celebrate together. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our presentation. Would like to thank you so much for putting your time aside to be able to come and listen to us. At this time, we're going to answer to all questions, comments, anything that anyone might have on their mind. This is the time.